I'm on West Saanich Road in Victoria, BC, at a pretty well abandoned church. Small church, no washrooms, no water, located across, basically on a reserve, but I believe it's Roman Catholic property. Probably they got some kind of lease or something. Anyway, whatever it is, the church is basically not being used. I've been here for a few weeks now, on and off. I've got a couple of signs up. One of them says gathering, and the other says why now. I had one up that said God's move, and somebody was up for about a week, and then somebody took it down. I'm sitting here. I'm pretty well in contemplation about the world and what's going on, like I believe everybody is, and I guess we're all looking for what can we, how are we going to settle this? Like, our world's at war, our systems are all kind of laboring, and we got basically a divided reality, and we're in trouble. So I'm looking at what's an action, what's the potential resolve, and I see these churches as God's houses and a answer for the dilemma that we're in. We could, if I Googled it, and there's like 37 million churches in the world of all different denominations. We could leave these doors open and have the people come together, communities come together, and decide how they want to live in the locales they're in. We got to get away from the collective dictatorship that we're all under, whether it's corporate or these false governments. So it's a time where we are in struggle, and we're in crisis, and we need answers. The churches are God's houses. They've usually got kitchens in them. They've got washrooms, and they are basically there for the people. We're the people to collectively gather and decide how they want to live in the locales that they're in. It would be an answer for the collective situation that we're all in. I've been pushing this now for 40 years, having signs up saying open the churches, open the churches. When I was a kid, they were open. As a kid, we'd go in, they'd have funerals. Maybe they weren't open all the time, but they were open when there was funerals. They put the caskets in the churches, and people would go in and they'd have cookies and they'd congregate. Right now, like in Victoria, there are several churches with fences around them. I go to one. There's very few people that come to church. There's a couple of, maybe a dozen. The church could hold 500 easily, and so people have lost the spirit of direct action in a truly spiritual, loving, compassionate way. And so I see opening the churches, 724, no more locked doors on any church, anywhere. And then we put video cameras in the churches, and we we communicate what's going on in each church that wants to have an open stage and get a message out. This way we would have a global movement, and we could go anywhere and have a look at what's going on at whatever church. And when something happened and there was an inspiration, it would collectively move instantly around the world. My name is David Shabib. I've started a website called Judgment Day News. I'm ready to scrap it. I don't have any divine or a superior authority to make any judgment, but I come from a local level. I believe judgment's a fact of life, that we're all in judgment constantly, and that what we need is a collective consciousness and a healing energy to go out into the world and to heal our divisions. Love you. Bye. David Shabib, Judgment Day News.